Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be doing a first impressions and review of a MAKARTT e-file, and this will be my first time using an electric file for nails, so I will share my tips and tricks and how it went for me, so let's get right into the video. Here is what the e-file box looks like. So it shows the picture of what the file will look like inside, and then it came with the MAKARTT logo and contact information on the side. And then upon opening it up, there is a little instruction manual, and this just shares some helpful information on how to work the drill. So then in this little compartment is the actual electric file. So this has all of the little controls and buttons. And then here is a foot pedal, a little stand, and then some of the drill bits that came with the actual drill. And next we have the most important part, which is the handpiece, and here's what it looks like. So it is really great quality, and I actually really liked how it fit in the hand. So here's a close-up. So there is a periwinkle color on the outside along with some stainless steel. And then you just twist this little part to remove and interchange your drill bits. And here are the bits that came with the file. They aren't amazing, but they also aren't super bad. And then here's a little handpiece. So you just put your handpiece inside and it will hold it nice and secure. It also came with a foot pedal, so if you prefer to use a pedal, here is what that looks like. And now I'm going to plug the handpiece into the actual drill. So you just plug in this little cord right here and it will give the electric file power. So here's a close-up. You can see it comes with this little metal bar, and this just protects the handpiece and makes sure that you can interchange your bits. So here is where you can choose the hand or foot pedal, and then this little piece adjusts the speed. So it goes up pretty high, but I would recommend keeping it on a lower setting. And MAKARTT was actually kind enough to send over some more drill bits. So these ones are sort of a rainbow metallic finish, which is super pretty. And they actually have a lot of bits that I really recommend in this kit, so I will be sure to link it below. I also received the cuticle clean bit. So this is a really small little bit that can fit in the cuticle area and remove all of that dry, dead skin from the nail plate. And this works really, really well for getting rid of any skin to make sure that you don't get lifting. So for the first part, I'm going to be removing these gel nails with some rhinestones that I showed how to do in a previous video, so I will link that in the cards. And I'm going to start off by taking a cuticle nipper and pinching off all of those rhinestones just because it will make it easier to file off the gel polish. Then I picked out the bit that I'm going to be using, so it is this cone-shaped one from the metallic rainbow set. So I'm just taking out that little metal rod and then placing it in my bit and securing it with the little periwinkle adjustment. And this will lock it in place and make sure that it doesn't come out. So for the filing, I'm going to be going in a downward motion, just like this, and I'm also going to be going side to side like this. So I turned my drill on the lowest speed, which is about a 3 to 4, and then I turned it in the forward position because since I'm right-handed, you want to use it in the forward rotation. Then I'm just going in a downward motion on my nail, and you can see the gel polish sort of coming off and flaking off in little pieces, and this is exactly how an electric file should work. Now, I have never previously used an electric file, so this was my first time, and I was a little bit scared, so you can see I'm going pretty slow and being pretty gentle, and obviously practice makes perfect, so after I used the drill a couple of times, I've definitely gotten a little bit more comfortable using it. But it worked really well, and I found that it was pretty safe and easy to use for beginners, so that's a reason why I really like this drill. So after doing that one nail, I sped it up and I'm doing the next nail, and I'm doing the exact same thing, so going in a downward or side-to-side motion to remove the gel polish. And when using an electric file, you don't want to push super hard. It is just a kiss on the nail, and that will remove the gel polish or whatever product you're trying to get off. So it should be a pretty gentle and easy process. Now I'm going along the free edge and taking off some of the bulk, so I'm going from left to right to remove any excess length that I don't want to keep. And then I'm removing any excess dust, and there is a thin layer of product still on the nail, but I would recommend soaking this off just so you don't file too close to the natural nail. So here are what the nails look like after using my electric file, and like I said, I would definitely recommend soaking off with acetone the thin layer still on the nail, just because you don't want to get too close to the nail plate with the electric file, because it can be a little bit dangerous. So now I'm interchanging my drill bit for a safety bit, and this is the one that I'm using. And after every single time that you use a different bit, you want to make sure to place the metal rod in there when you're not using it, just so that the opening remains the same. So here I'm showing how to remove my polygel nails. So I'm taking off length from the free edge, just like I did before, and then I will go over the surface. Now, in the last section, I used the cone drill bit, and I actually prefer this one more. I'm not quite sure what the name is, but I will link it below because it came in that same kit as the other one, and I just think that this one works a little bit better and it's easier to get around the cuticle area. So I did get a lot of questions on how to remove my polygel nails, and this is exactly how I did it. So I took off the length with the electric file, and now I'm going over the surface to remove the excess bulk. And again with this product, I'm not going all the way down to the natural nail, just because I want to keep a thin layer of product to make sure that I don't actually touch the natural nail. So I'm just keeping a thin layer on, but removing any of the excess product and thickness. So again, practice just really makes perfect, and you don't want to go super harsh because this file works really well and the product comes off nice and easily. And I can say that this definitely sped up the time of my removal, and I would highly recommend it. So some of the perks of this electric file is that it removes product quickly and effectively. It's a great product for beginners, and it is decently priced. And like I said, I will be sure to leave it below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little first impressions and review of the MAKARTT electric file. Here is what the listing looks like on Amazon, and I will link the product down below in case you are interested. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one.